I think our imagination as species is very limited to the context we live in, and therefore, unless you go completely sci-fi, it is very hard for people to really create a coherent alternative reality. People might think about one element in that reality really thought through, but reality is all about the interwoven dynamics between politics, economics, culture, and technology. And unless you build a coherency around that, it won't work as a sustainable alternative system. And that is something that is very difficult to imagine or develop as a scenario. I think generally it is identifying situations that really piss me off, because they shouldn't work the way they do, and understanding that it's not just about understanding that they shouldn't work the way they do, but finding the right way to change them. It's about really creatively innovating and developing better tools to be more effective for, the kind of societies we want to be. What are the dynamics you want to change within that system, rather than trying to imagine, for example, a world without money? I'm not saying it's not a good creative exercise to do, but it shouldn't be the output, because it goes back to 40 fast people, what they want, they'll tell me faster horses. Radical change also requires you to have a deep understanding of what you're changing in the first place and why. There are some basic elements, and understanding how they play out in different ecologies can also be very helpful. Just think about, at the end of the day, we all want to feel part of a community. There are some fundamental species elements, it would be in the realm of 150 people that we can actually know. We want to have relative safety and well-being for our families, our children. But I think one of the most important things that has driven humans throughout history is having a sense of trajectory, having a sense that you could have a better future. You are in a positive propensity in your life. Your children will be better than you. You could change a job and develop, whatever it is. I think it's not where we are, it is the sense of where we're going, and the sense that we have more degrees of freedom. And I think that most of the social crises happen when people feel that they have less degrees of freedom and that they're stuck. So what does that mean in terms of a future society? What does that mean in a nature 2.0? How does that fit in? So it's understanding these propensities and giving them form.